Last video we discussed about CSS colors. Now today video I'm going to teach you CSS background. To demonstrate CSS background, I'm going to create new element inside new element. I'm going to create new paragraph. To target the div element in here, I will use div and then I'm going to change the background color. Background color. The first property we are discussing today, background color. We can use RGB value. All those things we are discussed in the previous video. 255 0 0 0. Now the background color of this div element will be red, as you can see. Now here we can change the opacity of this background color by using RGBA property. A means alpha and 0.0 means it is fully transparent. Although the background color applied here, it is not visible because the transparency is high. We make the transparency into 1. Now it will be visible properly. When we use background, there is a separate property called opacity. Opacity. Here also the value range is 0.0 to 1.0. 0.0 means fully transparent. Now you can see there's a difference between the RGBA alpha value and between alpha value and opacity property. If we apply RGBA value, I'm going to make it full transparent. And also as you can see, I'm applying this background color into div element. So div element inside div element you can see there's a paragraph tag also. If you go to here, you can see although the background color of the div element is disappear, paragraph is still remain as it is. When we applying background color with opacity property, if I make it 0.0, you can see the paragraph also is gone. So that means when we apply opacity property to any parent element, it will be applied to the child element also. So be careful when we use opacity property with background. Then we have background image property. I'm going to apply this background image into body element. I'll target body element here and then I'm applying background image to this body element. To apply image, we need to use URL value. So inside URL, inside double or single quote, we can mention the file name. Now, as you can see, there's an image here called cat. I'm going to use that image. So cat.jpg. If I save and go to the browser, you can see our cat image is applied to our web page. Now as you can see, since this image is smaller than the web page, it is repeating. It's vertically and horizontally repeating. To control that this repeating nature, we have background repeat element. We can stop this repeating nature by telling background repeat, no repeat. If I save this, now here we have only one image. If we want to repeat only for horizontal, we can use the value here, background repeat text. Now here the background is repeating only in horizontal direction. If you want to make it vertically, you can use background repeat y. And also we can mention the position of this image on the web page. So I'm going to say background repeat, no repeat, and then I'm going to set the background position right top. If I go to the browser, as you can see, it will be appear inside the body element in the right top corner. Then we have another background property called background attachment. What the background attachment property doing is, it specifies whether the background image should scroll or be fixed. If we use fixed, it will remain as it is. Now you see, since there are no more elements in our web page, we don't have any scroll bars. To apply scroll bar, I'm going to use small trick. Let me add the padding only for bottom of the page. And if I save this, as you can see, the paragraphs are scrolling up. Although the paragraphs are scrolling, image still remain as it is. If we change the background attachment into scroll, the image also along the paragraphs. By default, the background attachment is scroll. If I remove this, you can see background attachment is scroll. So far we discussed about 4 properties: background color, background image, background repeat, background position. Without mentioning these 4 properties one by one, we can have property called shorthand property. The property name is background. We can give 4 values to this background property like this: yellow URL inside the single quote, give the image name, and now repeat right top. If I save this value and then if I go to the browser, you can see 4 properties are applied to my web page. That's all for today. We'll meet on next video.